What's up, winners? On this show, we learn to see through manipulation, have fun doing it. We have a special guest.
Hi, I'm Jen. Thanks so much for having me.
Yes, Jen, also really known on YouTube as RHR Jen, but today known as Jen Gross. Oh, I can't point at yours. I can
Yeah,
only point
that's
at mine.
okay. This is a silly thing. I keep messing with my name, but I'm RHR Jen. I keep putting
Yes.
Jen in different words. It's just making this show more tolerable. So that's what it is. But hi, Dylan. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for coming. Yeah, Jen and she showed me some really crazy clips of Meghan. I think this might be the craziest one of Meghan's most recent appearance on
I think so
the Drew
too.
Barrymore show. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we just check it out.
Absolutely. Dylan, I gotta say, I cannot wait to get your reaction on this clip. Are you ready? Do you want to tell everybody where she is?
Oh, yeah, sure. She's on the Drew Barrymore show, which I believe is releasing tomorrow as of the day we're filming it. So probably like soon after we release this. But some of the clips are out, and she's just saying some really weird stuff.
Yes. Yeah. And that's funny because this is the teaser for the interview. So why would you put this out? I don't know.
It's probably the least weird part.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You tell me if you want me to pause.
I always make it a point when I'm traveling, if I can't do bedtime stories with my kids, because Archie and Lily are just 3 and 5, so I'll always pack a really thin book and I'll videotape myself reading it. So whoever's with them, Papa can say, here's Mama reading your bedtime story. You find ways to show up for each other. And if that's the one thing that I can convey through the show or through As Ever as a brand, I want people to know you can show up for each other because you know how good it feels when someone shows up for you.
That's the entirety of the clip. I was going to tell you, I could just run it.
It's fine. No, because there's so much there we could go through.
Can I give a shout out? I'd like to shout out that one who posted this on X. That's where I got this from. So shout out to that one. Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. That one.
What would you like? Would you like me to start it over again?
Oh, no. We could. I'll start with the end because we just saw it.
Sure.
We were talking about a few things with this, but now I'm just thinking about the overall annoying preachiness of it.
Yes. Yeah, I think you're spot on. So the idea is that she's traveling, she's packing a bedtime book for the kids. But look how proud, I'm just noticing her face there. She's so proud of herself.
Oh,
that's just something a parent would do, is not packing a book for the kid, but just reading a bedtime story. But she wants a cookie, if you will, for that.
Yeah. To me, knowing her, why she's so proud of herself, she loves just like telling other people what to do and giving them advice. You know, sometimes advice is just meant to help people, but I think she gives advice to feel better than people. Like, you just need to show up for people. Like, even though I'm so important, like, I'm an amazing mother because I find the time to film myself for 10 seconds and send it to people so that they could stop doing whatever they're doing and watch it. I mean, like, if I can take the time to film myself, I mean, then you could just, like, give up your whole life or something, you know? It's like...
You're spot on. And the idea that she's saying the whole thing of... is about showing up for people. When has she ever showed up for anyone? She estranged from everyone.
And you know what's funny? It's literally the opposite of showing up.
Yeah.
You are neither there reading, you are not there present, nor are you even there virtually. You're literally like, I'm not going to show up for you. I'm going to send you a short video clip of me. Again, that's so insulting.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like
you hire cameos from celebrities to do things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
that's
your
how
children.
She views herself, right? That's how she views herself.
Yes.
Like, hey, just send someone a video like, hey, I don't have the time to talk to you or anything like that, but like, you should be happy that I took the time to film this, just like while I was in line or something like that. And aren't you lucky that you get to sit there and pause your life? You know, it's just like, oh my gosh.
Oh, so crazy. And the idea that she is not interested in their reaction. She's interested in them having hers.
Yeah.
It's wild. And
why couldn't she
film this at home, like before she left, if that was that important to her, so it could be more personal. It had to be on her timetable. That way she's
Yeah.
not dare affected by theirs. I don't know.
And I'm thinking too, if you're talking about showing for people, like, again, it couldn't be further. Like, is it that hard? And it's funny how she specifically says thin book too. You know, it's like I read, 3 pages to my kids, but like a video? Like you can't do a FaceTime or something?
Exactly. And my
Yeah.
favorite part, and I hope I'm not jumping ahead of this, but is she can't even remember who's watching your kids because she's trying to say, I just said your kids, sorry, her kids.
Yeah.
Her kids, because she's trying to say, if I forget how she words it exactly, but it's like whoever or Papa's there. She catches herself.
Yeah.
Would you like me to play that part
Yeah,
again?
yeah. I think that's a great one.
Yeah, I think it's somewhere right in the middle. I'll see if I'm close.
Yeah.
book, and I'll videotape myself reading it. So whoever's with them, or Papa can say,
Whoever's
Yes.
with them, Papa. So she caught herself.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Wow.
weird?
It is.
Yeah.
Wow. That is massive.
Do you know who's watching Leo at any given time? I would hope so.
Yes. He's with me like 99% of the
Of
time.
course.
Yeah,
I
he's
just
not.
mean, like, if you did have somebody
Sure.
watching him, you would know who.
Yeah. Isn't that, the catch? That's such a good point because whoever's watching them, and then, Papa. So she caught herself, but also that was like, a slip. Literally, it was just giving away her internal thought. Like whoever's watching the kids, like I don't care. Like whatever random person, it's probably like multiple. It's like, okay, I have like my house manager who
Sure.
has like the kid manager who hires someone. Like she's like doesn't even like that's crazy.
Multiple nannies, whatever. Yeah, she doesn't need to know their name.
Whoever's watching them. Also to like not care. I'm just thinking, as you put that, if you mentioned Leo, like I couldn't say like whoever's watching him, like so like flippant. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable. Like if someone was like, if that person in my mind is whoever,
exactly,
that would not be a comfortable situation.
I've never in my life left my Gosling with whoever because that would make it terrible. Oh my God.
Yeah, that is
I better
such a
know
good
some
point.
names and some social security numbers before
Yeah. And you were showing me, I think we have it on your channel, so you can check is the Instagram clip, and maybe they can check on your channel. I might do something on that later too. But how she's just putting out there how she doesn't care, and then she tries to make a clip to make up for it. I think she was aware after the fact, like whoever, Papa, and then realized like that sounded bad for my image,
I think exactly that, and almost wonder, I can't prove it, but I just wonder hypothetically, because they're trying to say the cookies that you're talking about, they're all around baking cookies, and the cookies they're talking about went to Drew Barrymore's show. I'm wondering, what if she just baked them afterwards to make up for this slip up? Like, look, I'm with my kids. I know who's with my kids. Like the show's doing so terrible. She needs a look at me moments. Maybe it's that. I don't know.
Yeah, she's very good about planning out what she puts. I mean, I don't want to say good. She does a bad job of executing, but she definitely thinks through her image a lot.
Yes.
Like nothing is just put out there without a plan for how it's going to be perceived.
She thinks about that more than the name of the person watching her children.
Yeah, much more, right? Whoever's watching the kids, like I don't know, it was like there was some guy walking down the street and he was asking for change.
He was smiling and talking to himself, so I figured he'd be entertained.
Yeah, he asked for some change, and I was like, "Hey, I'll give you 50 cents if you hang out with these kids," Like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah. But that's good. What do you have going on? What can everyone check out on your?
Well, I'm going episode by episode on that with Love Meghan. So if you guys want to come talk about it with me over there, do that. Otherwise, you and I just did a collab, so come check that out as well. Thanks for having me, Dylan.
Thanks so much for coming. Yeah, check out collab.
Yeah.
All right. See you soon.
Bye.